I'm not gonna clean my house, I'm not gonna do anything until I finish the fucking challenge, okay?
If there's one director who inspired an entire generation, it would be Martin Scorsese. 26 movies, 15 days. I had no idea what I put myself into. September 29th marks the beginning of the challenge, which
26 full-length narrative films. Oh my god.
totally got me crazy.
So the first one is Who's That Knocking at My Door?
I started pretty confidently this challenge. I took my time, and this evening I only watched one movie. Big mistake. You're gonna understand why later, okay?
Good morning. How are you guys? I'm about to go to work, but I wanted to say one word about Who's Knocking at My Door. It's the first Martin Scorsese's movie, which is pretty interesting. And when you watch it, you already can tell that he wants to talk about the bad guys. He just pictured the bad guy through how they treat women, how they drink alcohol, how they smoke, how they like guns. He pictures very well the patriarchy society.
I had a great time, but honestly, this is really not the kind of movie I like, so let's just be honest here.
Oh my god, everything hurts. I had like a crazy workout yesterday and I feel it in my entire body, especially in my legs. I just ordered a dress from Cézanne. What is this? They gave me an eau de toilette. I feel cute, although I feel like I need to squeeze my belly because you can't see everything. But the thing is that I don't have like a big mirror, so I can't really see what I'm wearing. So tonight I'm planning on watching Boxcar Bertha, I don't know this one, and Mean Streets. I heard of this one, so I'm excited. Guys being crucified. Okay, so I just finished Boxcar Bertha. The ending really, it troubled me. There's always something so religious about his movies in some ways, and I love how he combines scenes and religion. This movie was really about the journey of a few revolutionary people, and they're just like robbing everyone, like Bonnie and Clyde vibes for sure. I don't know if I loved it because honestly, the ending traumatized me in some ways. Okay, right now I'm gonna start watching Mean Streets. I thought it was a bit of a mess, you know, like the story was very messy. I mean, not messy in a bad way, like messy, like there's tons of informations. And I think all of his movies is kind of a satire for the men who have like big egos. I think Scorsese really wanted to talk about the mess that was happening in New York. It's really about masculine energy and fights and gangsters and criminals.
After this review, I started watching Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. But as the days go by, the challenge gets a little weirder and weirder, and kind of started feeling it.
Follow you wherever you may go.
I was supposed to go on a date tonight. I know that's unexpected coming from me, but I was supposed to go on a date, and the fucking guy stood me up. So instead, I went for a run. While I'm getting hotter, he just keeps losing, and that's none of my problem. I'm gonna finish Alice is not living there anymore, or whatever, and then I think I have to watch Taxi Driver, which is probably one of my favorite movies from that Martin Scorsese.
And here's the beginning of my original villain story. No, I'm kidding. But also, as weird events kept happening in my life and the movies became louder and louder in my imagination, I started kind of feeling like the characters.
I just finished Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. It's just not what I'm expecting from Scorsese, but also I feel like every directors did their road trip movie. It was good, but did I like it? I mean, it's not really my taste. It makes me feel uncomfortable how in the movies the women are treated so poorly. Men are just preventing them from being who they truly are, and that's just sad. As Taxi Driver approached,
I couldn't stop but comparing myself to Travis.
Loneliness has followed me my whole life. Everywhere. Bars and cars, sidewalks, stores, everywhere. There's no escape. And God's lonely man.
Like him, I'm God's lonely woman. Never been so good at love. And I've always kind of tried to step out of who I truly was.
I watched Taxi Driver yesterday night and I feel depressed. How to explain it? I feel like this entire challenge kind of made me isolated. You know, I spent the entire week just watching movies. I have like 21 more movies to watch. I'm getting scared, like I'm about to start watching New York, New York. The movie is 2 hours and 43 minutes long. Oh my god, I'm fucked. This is where it goes wrong.
Will you take part in my life, my love?
Let's go. I watched New York, New York yesterday night, and right now we're going to the gym. I'm gonna talk about it later. October 3rd, 20 more movies to go. Working out keeps me sane. Scorsese keeps me surprised. From gangsters to road movies and now a musical, I get absorbed into his world.
I watched New York, New York yesterday. It was like 3 hours long. I mean, it was really good. You know, it's very surprising to see Scorsese do kind of a musical. It's not really a musical, but like making a movie around music. I thought it was really interesting. The music were great and De Niro is like both characters, they're like so good. It's just something that makes me kind of angry is that the duality of the character, like Robert De Niro is playing someone like so mindfuck. I wish men could just release their emotion in a proper way, because you really feel men are the victims of their masculinity. I feel like just Scorsese is putting, like he wants to show us, you know, look at what the society is making to men.
I'm slowly starting to realize that we don't have much time in a day, and each minute has to be saved. From the bathroom to the kitchen, in my bed or wherever I lay. My computer wouldn't leave me for the next 15 days. So I just finished Raging Bull, and finally we have Joe Pesci. He has such a rage in him. De Niro is like, his performance is insane. I hate this character and it's just so good. He plays it so well. Are you fucking my wife? Are you fucking my wife? Watching The King of Comedy kinda put me in melancholy. What is the definition of the loser? Is a loser a real loser if he has ambition? And do we need talents or do we need guts? I just finished The King of Comedy. I really loved this movie. I think it was very different from what I saw before. And this is what I was saying about Scorsese, is that he can do anything for sure. And Robert De Niro also can do anything, because it was so different from the other characters I saw. I felt very anxious for this character. I felt like I wanted him to make it, but also I was like, this dude is fucking crazy. At the same time, I was like, he's just chasing his dream and he's like manifesting. So it was a very confusing character for me. I was like, is he crazy? I mean, he's kind of crazy, but is it how you have to act in order to get success? You know, do you have to do like crazy stuff? I keep comparing myself to the characters and I'm like, what is life? He was the only one who truly believed in himself, so I feel like the only thing you need in life is just to have your own back. It's 10:30 p.m. and I'm gonna watch another movie. This time it's gonna be After Hours. After Hours was honestly so good, so good. I absolutely loved this movie. It was just so well filmed, you know. I think there was a real work in the photography and the movement of the camera and the ambiance, the environment. It really made this movie weird, but also very anxious. I had a lot of anxiety watching it because I was like, what the fuck is gonna happen during this night? This night never ends. It's like my nightmare. Only weird things happen at night, you know? So many connections through the characters that we're not expecting, and I just loved it. It's been not that enthusiastic because I just watched The Color of Money, and I'm sorry, but I hated this one. I don't like it. The Road movie, I'm tired of it. He did an entire fucking movie about playing pool. Although it was funny to see young Tom Cruise, I still have 16 more movies to watch. I'm gonna start The Last Temptation of Christ, 2 hours and 40 minutes long, so we better be ready. This movie again? Oh, wow. Wow. People are getting crucified. I'm about to go for a workout. As you can see, I'm wearing my runnings. It's currently 12:22. I watched 30 minutes of The Last Temptation of the Christ. And right now I'm about to go for a run or I will go crazy. And there's like a ray of sunshine, so I was like, there's no excuse right now. We have to go. I feel like I'm getting jacked, I don't know what you're thinking about, but look at this. I don't know, I didn't see it coming, but I definitely feel like I'm getting some muscles in. Is it or is it my imagination? I've changed my routine a little bit. I'm eating way more protein than before. But in terms of workout, I feel like it's kind of the same. So abs are made in the kitchen. On this special Saturday, I went for a run and I just realized that during this lapse of time, we switched season. The leaves are now falling, the wind is blowing, and I'm here, stuck for the rest of the time in my apartment. I think on that day I watched like 4 movies. That was insane.
Someday, Mama Leone left a note on the door. She said, "Sonny, move out to the country."
I just finished The Last Temptation of the Christ. Now I'm about to watch The Goodfellas. I kind of want to take a break, but there's no time. The Goodfellas is probably one of the most iconic Scorsese movies, and even of the entire cinema. It's just the entire universe of gangsters, robberies represented in one film. And me, I'm just looking at it and getting inspired by those bad guys just to live life to the fullest. I really don't know how to dress. I have a birthday party this evening. I just finished Goodfellas and I also watched The Last Temptation of the Christ. I feel like my attention span is getting like lower and lower each day. The Christ movie, I feel like it was nice actually. I mean, it's always good for history, I guess, even though maybe it's kind of a fiction. I thought it was a little long and I got a bit bored at some points, but oh my god, Willem Dafoe in this role, I thought it was perfect. I heard it has like some controversies when it went out, and I kind of imagine why. I mean, it was quite raw. I always feel a bit confused whenever it's questions about Christianity. It's like it's really hard to interpret this because it's such a sensitive topic, all the religions. I've already watched Goodfellas a while ago, and I remembered it as one of my favorite movies because I felt like so mesmerized by like the world of gangsters, I guess. I got mesmerized by all the details, all the family vibes, the group that Scorsese wanted to put a light on. And my favorite scene is probably when they're in jail and they're like cooking. I love how Scorsese tell bad stories, but he makes it in kind of a funny way, It's really like a story that he's telling us. This is how I'm gonna get dressed for tonight. I know you probably don't care. You're watching the vlog for the movies. I tried my best to look better. I'm just so happy to leave the house. You have no idea. October 5, I'm socializing again. This break was much needed, but I must stay focused on my mission, which is finishing the 26 movies in 15 days. It's Sunday and it's 1 p.m. in 24 minutes. This morning I woke up at 10. What to say? I'm getting crazy. I just feel like time is so precious and we don't have much time. I watched Cape Fear this morning. It was great. I'm surprised I didn't watch it before. Until the end, I was just so scared for the family, but I got really into it. I was so shocked because the characters that Robert De Niro is playing, he looks so much like the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. Like, this is literally the same character. So I'm wondering, who is copying who? This afternoon, my colleagues offered me a mask, a detox mask. I really need it right now because I'm
breaking out. It's gonna be my only activity besides watching movies. Okay, The Age of Innocence.
He would plead their case before the Vandermark.
I want to go to the detox thing, the mask things.
So I went to this place and they actually do like face massages. I wasn't expecting it, but it was pretty nice. After that, on this Sunday, I finished The Age of Innocence. And then it was time to start the movies that brought tears to my eyes when I went to Vegas.
Of all the champagne and free hotel suites.
Casino reminded me why I wanted to be blonde. Sharon Stone is mesmerizing and she's the perfect representation of the woman characters of Scorsese. Blonde, a bit crazy, a vid for money, a victim of the beauty.
Yell in his fucking ear. This is Las Vegas.
Okay, today I watched 3 movies already. I watched Cap Fear in the morning, The Age of Innocence, Casino, and I'm about to watch another one. Right now my memory is getting not good. It was like a Bridgerton vibes, It's about a guy who was getting married to a rich girl, but he fell in love with the cousin. It made me mad, like, dude, if you really had balls, you would just not go with the little girl and just go with the cousin. Casino, honestly, so far it's my favorite movie that I've watched from Scorsese. Everything about this movie, like the lights, the set design, the entire world of casinos of Las Vegas, all of this being embodied by De Niro, Joe Pesci, and Sharon Stone. She's incredible. The music also is amazing. Yesterday night, I watched Kundun. What the heck? Like, so different from what he used to do. But I just think Scorsese really loved history. I think he really loved any kind of stories that is kind of different and that show braveness. I just thought it was kind of hard to follow with the tiredness. I also thought it was kind of interesting. I've reached a level of exhaustion. I'm just numb. My sister told me, if you're getting a burnout, you can't complain because you're doing this to yourself. And I think that's quite representative of my life. I'm gonna finish Bringing Out the Dead, and then I have to watch another movie.
You are such a fucking superstar. So beautiful it breaks my heart. I wish I was a work of art. Just like you are. Such a fucking superstar. So beautiful it breaks my heart. I wish I was a work of art. I've been thinking about your touch.
October 6. The days are getting shorter, my memory is getting weaker, but my imagination is going through the roof. I'm dissociating between life and movies.
Yesterday was kind of good in terms of movies. First I watched Bringing Out the Dead, and honestly I was so surprised. I didn't know the existence of this movie. I love the story of people who have crazy jobs. I love where you're in depth into their minds. It was the story about a man who is working at 911, He's haunted by the ghosts, the people that he couldn't save. It kind of reminds me of The Machinist. He can't sleep. In terms of editing, it was really interesting, especially with the motion blur. Whenever you go into the car, like you're projected into a space-time that is like different. Other than that, I watched Gangs of New York. I've already watched it before and I remembered that I didn't like it so much. Right now I rewatched it and I was thinking this is actually a really good movie. I love DiCaprio. Whenever he's in a movie, I know it's gonna be a good movie,
On day 9, I went to an exhibit with some of my colleagues. It was about Virgil Abloh. I enjoyed very much the movie that they were projecting. I really loved the street style and the world of rap, if you can say it like that. I just think that they are the genius of video editing. It's a kind of editing that is very artistic. I'm currently watching The Aviator. I literally just started it and it's 10:25 p.m. 9:25. My head hurts so much. This is
is not good. This is not good, guys.
I went home and I started watching The Aviator, which is also a very inspiring movie in some ways. This story is totally crazy, and I've watched it before and I could rewatch it and rewatch it again because it's just mind-blowing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, do you see the road? I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, do I look fried? All of that green and yellow that drip from your eyes is tell your demise. I'm with to my side to push back the ceiling and push back the feelings I had to the side. I replay
It's currently Wednesday, 7:45 a.m. and I'm about to go for a jog. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm doing this to myself, but let's go. All of this in the sake of self-improvement. Am I self-improving? Maybe I am.
They got me fucked up, I put you on bus and take you around. A couple of guys inside of the school, I gave them the tools to get it off ground. They say they're the ones when they make their ears can't look in the mirror. That shit wild. I stand on the stage, I give them the rage.
Right now, I'm remotely working today, so that means I have a little more time for my breakfast, so I'm gonna start watching The Departed. I think I never wanted to watch The Departed. I don't know why this movie was giving me a vibe that I didn't want to watch. Watching Shutter Island, one of the best movie ever made. I'm also working because I have a shoot coming in. There's like some stuff to fix, but it's like 9 p.m. okay? So don't tell my boss it's 9 p.m. You know what? That's weird because I remember the ending, and it's kind of ruining my movie.
But I kinda hope they catch us. Anyway, a New York 9's and everywhere else 6. Time-wise, the opposite goes.
Yesterday, I watched 2 amazing movies. First, I've watched The Departed, and I thought it was a really good movie, actually. But there's something I'm kind of regretting is that I feel like as much as we are like moving forward in the time, I just feel like we're discovering a new facade of Scorsese. It's like we're living the era of funny gangsters and we're entering the era of mystery. What I'm saying is that in The Departed, yes, it's about mafia and everything, but I didn't feel Scorsese's spirit. I'm gonna explain myself. It's just that what I loved about Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, Casino is that all the characters are they have like huge ego, but they're very funny, I think it's like the second degré or something like that. Now this is said, I also watched the one and only Shutter Island. I think it's the first movie that raised question within myself after I watched it, and where I was like wondering what the hell happened, what really happened. The weird dreams, we're getting lost in his head. Totally, we're getting lost in his hallucinations. But also, is it really, is it the truth? Is it the truth? This is what I'm thinking. Like maybe they just brought him on an island to really do some tests on him, and this is all a lie, and they like pretended he had a mental illness so they could just do tests on him,
Hey, Leroy! What? Your mama calling you, man.
I'm about to go out because I have a meeting with my old classmates. I have to finish Hugo Cabret whenever I come home. But the thing is that tomorrow I'm on a shoot. I'm on set. I'm gonna wake up super early. I'm gonna have a long day. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch 3 movies when I'm coming home because I have to get ready because on the next day I have a f***ing wedding.
October 10, it's 6 a.m. The challenge is getting out of control.
We are going on set today, guys. And
I have 4 days left and 5 more movies to watch. I'm getting rude. I feel the tension. And I keep saying fuck to anyone who comes my way.
I'm back. It's 7:45 p.m. I'm so behind everything. Tomorrow I have a wedding and I have to prepare. I have to get ready because tomorrow I have to leave super early. I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow, but also I have to watch The Wolf of Wall Street and maybe another movie if I can do it. Yesterday night I watched Hugo. It was very cute, very beautiful. The set design was insane. This is not the kind of movie I like usually, but I kind of like this one. But I wouldn't say I loved it. So this is the outfit. I don't really know what to think about it. It kind of looked cute online, but when I received it, it was a little too big. What do you think?
You can't answer because you don't exist. I mean, you exist, but I can't see you. I just finished The Wolf of Wall Street. I watched it 3 hours straight. In my opinion, it's the best movie. It's the best movie that I've seen so far. I've already watched it before, but this is the best movie. Like the storytelling, the editing, the voiceovers, the music, everything is just on point for this movie, and I just love it. Whenever I watch The Wolf of Wall Street, I know that's a terrible story and that's really not ethical, whatever is happening in this movie, but it gives me the drive to achieve some things. And it's not because the guy is making money or whatever. It's just like the movie is all about trying to live the life to the fullest. Not that I'm saying that Jordan Belfort was right in anything that he did, but I don't know, like it's just I'm fascinated by people who have different lives, who are just following the path that they written for themselves and not anyone else's path. Whatever, people just follow what they want to do and they don't give a fuck about what people think and what could happen to you. I literally just went back from the wedding. Everything is a mess. My house is dirty. My hair is greasy. The trash is not out. I have nothing in my fridge, so I got this. Like my entire life is putting on a hold, but we have to finish this challenge, you know? I'm not gonna clean my house. I'm not gonna do anything until I finish the fucking challenge, okay? And right now we have 3 movies left. 3 movies. We're Sunday. My goal is to finish it tomorrow. Let's do this. Right now we're gonna start Silence. The weekend was rough, but coming back to watch Silence was harder. The challenge is losing me. I felt like a mess, drawn into histories I had no idea existed.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead. The movie is good though. It's really good. I'm starting The Irishman. 3 hours and a half movie. 3 hours and a half.
I'm currently watching The Irishman, and I literally have 2 minutes to give you a review of the movie I watched yesterday. So yesterday I watched Silence, which was the story of the Japanese Christians that were left the 16th, 17th century. It was traumatizing. Honestly, it was a really interesting story. I had no idea this happened. I still appreciated it, but I'm not sure I'm gonna give it a good ranking because it was really hard. It was really hard to watch. Today is the day we are finishing this challenge, okay guys? We have 2 movies left. I'm currently watching The Irishman. I have Killers of the Flower Moon tonight to watch. Those 2 movies are 3 hours and a half long. But we're staying strong. We're staying strong and we're gonna do it. It's la dernière ligne droite. We have literally 1 evening left. Let's finish first The Irishman.
I knew that I wouldn't. So good, so good. I got you. Wow, I feel nice.
I just finished The Irishman. To be honest, I got really lost and I couldn't focus. This was not my vibe. I think I've reached a level where it's just my brain is frozen right now and I just can't do this anymore. The picture was really great. Like the dark tones, there was nothing fun about it. Like I feel like death was really around. Right now, we're about to watch the last movie, guys. I wanna cry. We have to watch Killers of the Flower Moon. It's currently 9:20 p.m. I'm predicting finishing it at 1 a.m. Let's go. And I love this movie, so we can do it. We definitely can do it.
24 minutes. I've officially completed the Martin Scorsese's marathon. With Killers of the Flower Moon, the last movie I saw, is a tremendous and overwhelming story. I think this story is important to be told, as a lot of other genocides, as the one that is happening right now in the world. Thank God we have directors like Scorsese who brings lights on topics that are cruel but we don't know about. I mean, I didn't know about it before. These 2 weeks have been very fulfilling in terms of stories, knowledge, actors. I discovered Scorsese under so many different lights, and I have to admit that he is a true genius. I totally devoted my life for him for the past 2 weeks. I'm so proud of myself for doing this. But right now, it's time to take a break. We'll see each other soon again for another marathon, maybe. But please, please subscribe, like, because this has been such a big work. I've worked so much on this video, and this fucked me up so much as well. If you enjoyed it, just like and subscribe. See you! Bye!
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.